Hi. Oh, wow. You know when you were doing stuff and you're like, how is this hi gonna leave my mouth? That's what just happened. I was like, hi. Blame Skanda, everybody. It's her fault. I was replying to Skanda, and I think, hey, now you're right. It's not your fault. I could have ignored you, but I'm not that kind of person. Sorry, I'm proactive. No. That's you know what? That's perfect, and it prompted me to do that. So I appreciate it. The neurodivergent part of my brain appreciates it. I think I would, like my brain wasn't there. I've had a bit of a day, so I've been like all over the place. There's lots of things I intended to do today, and it's not happened. But the key point about that is I didn't promise myself that I would do it. And I think I've been listening to a few things that were like quite interesting inspirations, if you will. Where it was like, whatever you do, don't break promises to yourself. And I was like, well, good. I didn't promise myself I would do that. So while it's annoying, I'm also okay with that I didn't do it. Does that make sense? Love a loophole. Yeah. I think it's important though. Like the point that they made is that if you break promises to yourself, then you don't have trust in yourself. Like you're telling yourself, oh, well, you don't do this. You said you were going to do it and you don't do it. And I was like, damn. So that was really interesting. That's my whole brand. Don't. Skanda, never change. Also, Skanda, I love that you're running the risk of like, you're so brazen. You just sat there with a fork on top of your PC, on top of your tower. Like what? Say something. I love and respect that. It fell there. Skanda, it fell? Have we not learned our lessons? Do you know what's really funny? I spent longer this week than I should have looking at this thing. I Googled and I was like, look, I kind of understand why it's there, but can I just check it? Like, it makes sense. You need some of these, okay? Magnetic. And it would probably help. Oh, it's connected to something. Hold on. I basically asked the internet. I was like, do I need that magnetic thing? Stu, I hope you're okay. I know you're lurking. And if this summons you out of a lurk, I'm sorry. But I'm also not sorry because we enjoy you. It needed to be in a cage, also far away from me. Well, okay, so basically, I've had a couple of issues recently. I think majoritively, I've figured out what a lot of the issues are. I think one of them is a temperature thing because I've told it if your temperature gets to a particular level to turn off. And I think there are instances where it's gotten quite warm. However, I'm kind of avoiding that today because I've got my air cooler pointing in the direction of the tower. I've also moved the tower away from anything, so it's like away from a wall. I fortunately can't drop anything on it because it's on a shelf, and the shelf has another shelf above it. But the shelf above it is meshed, so there's no heat building up. There is, however, another shelf, and I'm worried about that one. But anyway, that's a problem for another time. I was reading a lot about people who are saying, like, obviously you need to clean out the dust, which is one thing. And I was like, well, I have a duster. When you're using those dusters, what you need to make sure of is that you are holding the fans. So anybody's got one of those, anybody trying to sell you those dusters, anybody talking about like, oh, get the dusters. If you buy one, please, please, please. I'm saying this for anybody who might know. anybody who might not even think about it, or anybody who might be interested in buying one of those, you know, power dusters, if you're going to do it, make sure your PC is off. Hold the fans when you dust it, because them spinning at a high enough speed can fry stuff, and it's not good. I need to set up as well. I don't know what's going on with me. The hole in mine is just small enough. I think you could, if I'm honest, you could get one of those magnetic mesh covers. I think based on the picture I've seen, you could probably get something like that. I'd never held them. Yeah, honestly, you should do. I've got one of those dusters because I need to clear out my, I'm going to give mine a dust tomorrow probably because I'm so, you know, so busy. Yeah, I reckon you could get probably another magnetic thing to go over that gap. I reckon you'd be alright. Because what you've got there is just like, it's the fan, right? What's in that gap? You know what? This is a question for another time. Keep wanting to get an electric duster? Yeah, so Lav, I've got one. Also, welcome in Lav, how we doing? I've got one, but it's got like 20 different things, right? Also, by the way, I need to adjust. What's in the gap? Please ask me to dinner first. Okay, let's go to dinner and then we can discuss your gap. Wow. So I got one of these. But it's like, you can take the back bit off, you can take the front bit off. There's all kinds of like accoutrement. I love that word. Accoutrement. I'm glad you're doing well, Lav. It's good to see you. Look, there's all kinds of these things, right? Also, what I keep on doing is my camera for the longest time was about here. Here. And I'm so used to pointing and showing people these things, and then the camera's now there. Right, it's got all of these bits, right? All of these bits. And there's more. There's like, what are all of these? What are these? And then like there's a brush, and then there's something else as well. Anyway, they are good, but like I feel like you've got to put it on the highest speed to get it to do what you want it to do. But yeah, hold the fans, because yeah, it can cause like a little spark. Like I saw a video of somebody doing theirs with their PC on, and the amount of people who were screaming in the comments, and I was like, yes, scream at that person, because they should not be telling anybody about fans if that's what they're gonna do. It's highly irresponsible. But yeah, it's pretty. It's so loud, the microphone was like, no, I'm not doing that. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. You look like you're at Disney. Damn right. I'm Maui cosplay. I don't want to look what I've just done. Look what I've just done. I've been typecast. Try and just lump us all together. I did that. I did do it to myself. But anyway, it's worth it. And the good thing I will say, I'm not advertising this, by the by. I see what's happening here. No. Okay, this is the problem. I don't know if you know what just happened. I put it away and something pressed on the power button and then it went off. So I'm going to move this over here. Also, through a comedy of many other ways, all of my charity stuff is not behind me like it normally is. Shaker, look and listen, What would you have me sing? What Disney song? What is the best Disney song? What is it? The other day I had to watch Sing Along Frozen. And you know you're down bad when you don't need the sing-along words. You know times are bad when you're like, I don't need those words. Who needs the words? And then I got pulled up. My eldest was like, you said this and the word is this. And I was like, I beg your pardon? I was like, I don't see you singing along. I mean, in her defense, she was doing other things. But that's not the point. Don't get to judge me. You can't sit there, judge me, and not be involved. Lav, how's your week been? I hope you and Kate are good. I am so brave. Thank you for acknowledging and recognizing my braveness. It's not easy. You recently watched Moana 2. Ah, yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me, because I tell you what, Moana 2, I was like, whew. Whew. It's, do you know what's really funny? Like, when one of your kids is like, nah, they're just like, nah, then I think it's really bad. I think it's really bad. And the thing that I heard, and how true this is, I don't know, is that the intention was to make it a TV show. And then somebody turned around and was like, no, we should make this a movie. So like the movie has weird pacing issues. It's been a heat wave, which is finally over, thankfully. I've been super busy, so I'm tired but good. Well, that's good. I'm glad the heat wave's over. We had like 2 or 3 days where the weather was actually okay, and then like it is 85 degrees right now, and I don't know why. Somebody else I know who's streaming right now he said that his room is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. His stream room, and I was like, damn, dude. And he happens to be wearing a banana suit. Because, you know, why not? But yeah, it has pacing issues, 100%. It is all over the place in pacing. And also, I think it's that thing of, you know, what else has it? Something else has it as well. Help me out. Frozen 2. Okay. I think Frozen 2 is an okay movie. I think it's pretty good. I think there is this, like, Into the Unknown, they try and make it Let It Go. Does that make sense? Like, it feels like they're just trying to recapture the magic. It's like they're a band and nobody told them, you know, you can have different songs. And they were like, this one's Highway to Hell. We're going to call this Freeway to Heck. You know, it's just like, it just feels like a recycled idea. At the same thing that's meant to be a TV series, the character arcs that got massively cut for time. Yeah. There are characters that you're introduced to and you're meant to care about. And it's difficult to understand why you should, for some of them. It has problems, to be honest. I honestly think Lilo and Stitch, the remake of Lilo and Stitch, is well worth your time versus that. Okay, just gonna share this. I watched it with some friends and they also said that the song in the movie was their failed attempt to recreate Let It Go. Yeah. Like Into the Unknown just feels like it's they're really trying. Rather than just being like, you know what? If one of these songs is popular, that's fine. But I think also, I guess the problem is like you have something that like exceeded expectations in terms of Let It Go, and then you're under pressure to deliver something like that. You had a lot of people didn't like the new Lilo and Stitch. I don't know why. I'd be intrigued to know why. I think, look, again, there's an entire generation of kids who that will be their Lilo and Stitch. And then if they want to go back and watch the animated one, they can. I have one who like had kind of seen the movie before, and I had one who was like, she knew it well, she knew the TV series, she knew all these like follow-up movies, all that kind of stuff. I think there's a lot of charm to it. Look, like, I think there were some changes. Some choices that they made that felt a little bit like, okay, this feels like risk aversion on Disney's part. But I think it does a good job of like telling quite a charming story. And I do think the end is probably, yeah, I'd say that maybe the last third is uneven. But I enjoyed it. I mean, it was fine, and like I say, I usually look at the tiny barometers, and I'm like, where are you at? What would you say? I mean, you know, sometimes you can't take their judgment too well. They're like, oh, I liked Mufasa, and I was like, I hated every moment of it. But I won't tell you because you enjoyed it, and I'm not that kind of person. No, you know, like, some people get like that. Some people are like, look, I know you love this thing, but I'm going to tell you why it's rubbish. And you're like, oh. Sometimes it's easier for me to just be like, yeah. You know, I get asked, what did you think? I'm like, yeah, it was good. Yeah, I like that song. And deep down, inside, I didn't. Yeah, people choose weird hills to die on. It's like the whole Superman thing. I'm so not fussed about some of the things that people are saying about Superman. I'm like, I think you don't understand the whole point of the character. But some people are like, they're making some very wild statements, you know? And it feels like of all the things that are happening in the world, you want to go see a movie, just enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, that's fine. But like, sometimes movies are not that deep. Sometimes they are. If anything, it's made me want to see the Superman movie more. Yeah, do you know why? Because I'm like, is it as bad as some people are telling me? They're selling a ticket, and I don't even think they realize that they're selling me a ticket. Because I'm like, why do you hate it this much? Like, what am I missing? If this is your reason for hating it, I'll probably love it. Well, yeah, or Skander, even like, I'm like, sometimes with that, it's like, I feel that I can sit and watch something and just turn off my brain and be like, you know what? It did what it meant to do perfectly fine. Like, Mufasa is a bit of a mess, but there's probably somebody who absolutely loves it. And if that's your jam, then that's your jam. But I'm not like, I just left the movie being like, I didn't enjoy it. It was okay. I don't feel the need to like scream about it, you know? But it's a bit like, I don't think Man of Steel is a great movie. And I've told people this before, and I feel like people get upset with me. And I'm like, what? I'm telling you. But Scanner, how's your week been? Also, I was talking to Gabe about Superman recently, and he was saying he thought Superman was boring because he's such a good boy. And I was like, that's the point though, this isn't Batman. Yeah, I think the thing is, it's difficult to tell a story about a guy who's basically amazing at everything. You know? And like, I think that's the problem with Superman as a character. Like, he's just a good guy who's very strong, almost damn near indestructible. You didn't even know there was a new Superman movie? Yeah. The dude was in Twister, and he's in something else as well, and I was like, oh my god, that's Superman. Yeah, he's just a dude who's a good dude, yeah. Favorite Superman movie is Brightburn. I would agree with that. Brightburn is a solid film. I would have really applauded if they were like, actually, this is Superman in an alternate universe, because I'm on board with that. I kind of like it though. Kind of nice that not everyone has a super complicated backstory or is morally grey. Yeah, I think that's where the beauty is, Lav. Perfectly put. The best Superman writers give him emotional and personal issues to fix, so he can't just punch things. Well-written Superman is so good. 100% agree. Now, I will sound like an old man when I say this. I used to have old Superman cartoons that were on a VHS that were like black and white. Now, I saw Superman Quest for Peace in the cinema. I think I was about 4. I was quite young. 3, something like that. But I liked, like, conceptually, I was on board with, like, a flying dude. But the movie was very confusing. But for me, for the longest time, Christopher Reeve was my Superman. I don't know why is the voice changer not working? Back. Hello. Why? What's going on with this? Why is this cutting out? Back in my day, Superman was George Reeves, or Christopher Reeve. George Reeve, or Christopher Reeves. He had high-waisted pants. He looked like he smoked 20 a day, and maybe he could beat your dad in a fight. There were also ridiculous videos of black and white cartoon shows of Superman flying around. We also had Mighty Mouse, who was based on Superman. I don't know what's going on with this filter. It feels like it's broken. Maybe that one's bit. Maybe that one's bit. Maybe. No. Who knows? But that was Superman back in my day. Thank you, Stu. Wow. I don't know what's going on with this. Certain things are broken. I've seen posters when it was in London. I was so hyped for this movie. I watched it. Oh, what, Brightburn? I watched it maybe a year or two later when it came to Netflix. Superman has many of the same pros and cons of Captain America. He's just a good guy that can make some compelling stories with the right writer. 100% agree. Just popping out a lurk, but I'm much with Gabe on Superman. Not because he's a good boy. I just never found him appealing, like he was too perfect. Mighty Mouse, however, I dig. So, what do I know? This dude knows all about Mighty Mouse. Who's supposed to be 2 Bs? Why is this not working? I've got buttons that should be working. Yeah, dude, Mighty Mouse VHS. And like, do you remember? I can remember the cover. Because I think it was one of those times where there were certain cartoon characters that weren't entirely licensed by DC. Like DC technically, there was some weird yellow. Stu. Yes, Stu. This is why we need to bring back 2 Dads, 2 Pats. Just saying. Yeah, that's perfect. And they had like a very specific style. And Stu's like nailed, like dead on what I'm thinking. Thank you, Stu. Also, I've got this that looks very, very inappropriate, but it's a sensory toy. I'm like, why'd you make it that shape? But yeah, Stu, that's a perfect explanation of it. But yeah. I think that's the problem, and Lav, I think you put it like in a perfect explanation. Good. Yes, dude. Fucking yes. Stupid dude for the win. Right, let's see if I can share that. Why does Discord, why is it doing this all of a sudden? Why does it not let me do this? That's so interesting. OBS has changed something, so it won't let me show you what I'm showing you. Yeah, dude. Like, so specifically. I'm gonna have to open this in like a browser because it's gonna be a dick about it. I think it's something to do with how Discord is looking at the windows. No, Discord, the other one. OBS. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. And Mighty Mouse is entirely based off what's up? Is entirely based off Superman. But yeah, there's a lot of that. I think that's the thing, is that like a story that's where a lot of these superhero stories need to get better. Tesco deliveries here, dive into bushes, no worries, dude. This is where a lot of the stories need to get better. There is mileage in depth to some of these characters, but there's also a perfect world where some characters don't have a lot of depth, so just have fun with it. But I still feel like the story should make sense. I've heard really good things, so we'll see. I'll see if I get time to watch it. Not too bad, not too bad. We're gonna jump into a little bit of 80s DOS. Let's just make sure it's running. Oh. Oh, if you only knew what's happening. If you only knew. I've seen something that's very funny. This is why we should always check how we leave the status of things. Bane was waiting in the wings. Bane was ready to go. Bane was like, "Is it my turn? I can't do Bane's voice, obviously." Gabe and I went to Jujutsu Kaisen movie last night, which was especially funny because I've never watched that show. So I was just confused for 2 hours. Nice. What's Jujutsu Kaisen? Is it based on... Oh, hello. Hello? Don't be showing my Tiltify. Nothing secret. It's an anime. Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. Very good, you probably like it. Look, I've made this confession previously. I've not watched new anime for a very long time. I started... I'm close. I'm in close. I started watching Demon Slayer, and then I stopped. Sorry. The most recent new anime I watched was Dragon Ball Super. And then, like I say, the internet gave me shit for getting it slightly wrong. So, what do I know? We were here. There's also the Demon Slayer movie coming up in this summer. Gander, please.
Some limestone.
Please. We have low health. This
will be over soon.
Which I'm supposedly going to see. Yeah, you are. You've never watched that show? Amazing. Gander's like, look, I've not seen it either, okay? Oh, did I just get hit? Oh my god. I did because I used the attack I'm not meant to use. Let's go get health. They do end the movie. Sorry, hold on, I'll read that in a second. Take that. Oh god. No, can't use that attack.
Water spout's activated.
I can't believe you can't read chat and play this simultaneously. I know, it's shocking, right? They do the end as a movie trilogy. What? Of Demon Slayer? So hold on, I gotta watch the show and the movie? God damn. Friend tried to get me started watching anime. I've still not buckled under it. You're like, nah, I'm good.
From chaos just took hold.
I like anime, it's just... Do you know what I need? I need to know going in what my commitment is. Like, tell me, actually it's gonna be 400 episodes, And it has a satisfying end. Don't tell me, yeah, it's gonna be 900 episodes. More health. You know, that's always my worry, is just how much of a time commitment it is. I think... Let's go shop and hope they have health. Yeah. See, that's the thing, so Shaker, how many episodes are we talking?
No escape.
Because I feel like
Hey, a chitin.
I started watching the show, Cries in One Piece, right? One Piece, like, it seems like it would be an amazing watch. But the sheer volume of episodes.
Come on.
Jujutsu Kaisen is like 50? Damn. Okay, what we got? Rushing inflicts weak. I might do that because I feel like I need it.
This must be love.
50 for now. Jeez.
She's back. You know, I thought the sirens were supposed
Can we
to
save
be
the run?
singing ones, but it's always you flapping your gills at me, Skiller.
2 seasons? Alright, okay. Like, I started Castlevania.
Your backup vocals are the backbone of this act. I've got the voice, you've got the music, we've
Yeah, I
got
love
the
that. She's still
magic.
trying.
Let's give her a little taste, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna have to help her. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I will say I did watch one anime, but for one reason or another, I will not say which one it was. I'm so curious. Jujutsu Kaisen will get a 3rd season, but there is no information for it as for now. Interesting. Oh, damn. Boom, done. Demon Slayer has 63 episodes, 1 movie, and then the ending trilogy.
I
Okay.
hate her.
Alright, I mean, that doesn't sound too terrible of a
Plus,
commitment. I think it's just that thing of like, I don't want to be like, it's so weird that that popped up and then disappeared. Like I say, you just think about how much time you're spending watching it. I think the good thing is, I can watch some stuff with my eldest, so it does give an opportunity to see some things.
could switch my keepsake.
Everyone on the internet says to avoid that one at all costs. I'm curious. I got curious, so I watched it, and it has like 5 episodes. Is it Devilman Crybaby? Because, yeah. Whenever you would take the next damage, receive health instead. Nope. Well, you can skip like 5 or 6 episodes in season 2 because they just recount the movie. Berserk is, well, hold on. Berserk's meant to be good. Oh, hold on though, but isn't there like 2 Berserks? It's the whole thing of, it's very complicated. There's a version of Berserk that like was there. And then they kind of, didn't they remake it and it's like maybe sanitized? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure Berserk has more, and I feel like there was a more recent one. Well, yes, I think Berserk deals with quite a few themes. How is Hades 2 in comparison with 1? Is it faster, slower, more strategic, less reaction, more time orientated? Mr. Frog, I would say it's interesting because you go from feeling really established with how 1 plays, but this one feels like you've got to charge attacks more. I wonder if I can show you. Like, those kind of attacks are far more important than just slashing. It feels like everything else that you use is just as important. So builds feel different. So far, I've not been focused on time. I've mainly been focused just on trying to clear. Also, there is a lot to it. There's a fair amount of depth to this game. Okay, so we've used that, we've used that. We could take a luckier tooth, but we might not need it yet. Let's take a Apollo. Let's take Apollo's.
The photon.
And then let's see how we go. Expires after 1 hit. Like, why are we taking that? So I'd say it's interesting, but welcome in. Yeah, so I think at least some thematically can be a bit rough to watch. Sounds interesting. I would appreciate if you could highlight gameplay differences while playing. I mean, I'm happy to point stuff out. There's still a fair amount of the original gods. There are some new ones. We can go up as well as down. So it's almost like seeing Hades in reverse. Does that make sense? Or at least part of it anyway. It's also not done yet, right? Yeah, I think Berserk is... Oh, this is still in early access, yeah. So you see here, we are holding down our dash. So we're not just tapping dash. You can also do a sprint, which is pretty cool. And you can get buffs for the sprint and the dash. So both of those things can be really important when you're finding a boon. Because you could potentially have a dash from Aphrodite and then a sprint from Poseidon. You know, so it's quite interesting in that respect. We've got animal familiars. We're seeing, like I say, some of the same characters. Yeah, Miss Hawkeye, you've intrigued. What game are you? What movie are you talking? What show are you talking about? Movie. Jeez. Also, the music's on point as well. Nope, neither of those. Ghost stories.
Growth near to the lowest reaches of the underworld lurk the innumerable souls.
Is it?
Cling to
It's not
shreds of love
Urusakadoji.
and hope that long since
It's not
ceased
that,
to be.
for sure. Thank you for the follow. Great. Nice. Wonderful. Superb. Ow. Crazy. Urusakadoji. Ghost of, is it, what's it called, of the Legend of the Overfiend? Now, when I was younger, that was the thing that everyone was like, oh my god. Everyone was like, yeah, thank you, lad. Basically, it is that, but it's like, it's demons, it's all kinds of madness. It's a lot. And like, you have to remember, it was the kind of thing that you saw the poster for in the video shop, and I don't mean like Blockbuster. Blockbuster might have it, but they probably wouldn't. But like, here we had like convenience stores where they would sometimes rent movies as well. So like it would be part of another service they offer. Like I think they thought about not just having like where Kevin Smith used to work, like that same principle, like a convenience store with a video store next to it, or they had like a number of videos that you could then rent from them. So that was like advertised, and it was one of those weird things. Then it was Boku. Oh, really? Oh.
It's
Is that the
rather
one?
bleak down here.
Oh, also, Mr. Frog. We have a familiar, we have an animal familiar with us. So
bell?
this little cat is our partner, and depending on what we want to do, the cat will offer us support. So this one helps us fish. This one helps us get people's spirits. You can pet it, but not in this place that we're at right now.
They won't like this.
So I'm still using dash attacks, but then like my charged abilities will be pretty good because I can do a lot of damage. Like everything has a
Now my
alternate,
reward.
like holding it down button. So you see there, this is my special, and it produces that. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Does one of these have a death defiance? No? Wait there, what else can I unlock? One of them said choose. This one? Ah, okay. And the way in which they've structured some of the areas and how you get to them is so different. Oh, that's like an environment kill.
Some myrtle.
There's also a little bit more in the way of your hub and looking after it. I pretty much watched that. Has the much memed porn scene. Gotcha. Thank you, lad.
Zeus already got you. Blessed you, I should say. He's a god of many inclinations, but when our rule is threatened or even insulted, no one fights back more fiercely.
But yeah, as Scander's pointed out, this is still in early access. But the last update they did was quite major, so they added a few new mini bosses. I think they added some more dialogue. They added some more unlockables and things like that. So it's almost every time they update it, there's more to go back and unlock.
Can never
Do
get
that.
accustomed to this light. I can get out now.
Okay, we can, but there's still stuff to unlock.
Show me the way.
Okay, we've got this over here, Selene, yes. Okay. So we done all of these then? No. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, and also, Mr. Frog, to mention something else, quite handily, you've got this option to do forget-me-nots. So if there are things that you need to do to unlock weapons or items or other things, you can literally mark it, so it will tell you you need this, this, and this, so you can keep a track of it. That's quite handy because then when you've got the gates and you're choosing, it will show you this has something that you want. It won't tell you what it is, but it shows you that there is something that you probably need. So, you know, here we've got two options. There we've got one. So one's a mini-boss. One's a POM. So it's kind of like, what do we prefer in this instance? Yeah, many resources. It's worth doing runs even if you die.
Queen
There you go.
Mona returns.
Oh. So much damage.
What? I'll cast you out each time. Tucked away.
I don't understand what happened there. Something odd happened just then.
Let me show you the way. Didn't work.
See?
Be not afraid. Got away.
Damn it. Tara, no worries. You enjoy your luck. Thank you for stopping
In
by.
the name of Hades.
And you see, yeah, so this, where they're saying rushing, they're talking about tapping cross rather than holding it down. If we hold it down, we sprint, which is a completely different ability. So the way in which that is showing is completely different. Lucy! Lucy Hayden. Good to see you. So where is it? Where is it? I always forget. There you go. Sprint. We got all of these. Lucy, how are you doing today?
Yes.
We're on a little bit Hades. Being silly. You know how these things are. Honestly, it could be better. Friend is struggling and I have no way of helping.
Echo, is that you?
I think sometimes it's just being there, you know?
It's me, all right, Echo. I don't know how come you've been assisting me, but I'm a long way from home and could use all the help I can get going forward.
And I'm actually, I don't know if you can see this. I'm wearing a Hades t-shirt made by the wonderful Retro Stew. And I think, hold on. Stew, can that be found on Ready Player Stew on Etsy? Can you find it there? Good question. You don't think so? No. I can relist it. I think you should. Just saying. You know, there's a lot of people who would appreciate it for sure. Limited edition. Yeah, I've got this. I love the color, and on the back, there's no real way for me to show you, and me need to feel confident that you can see the back. But we'll try. Hold on. So look. There you go. I'm trying, but they don't believe they deserve it. People need to remind me. Turn my chair. Rather than whatever I was just doing there. Yeah, I mean, again, that's really tough. I think you're doing, honestly, the best thing you can for them, which is just trying to be there and listen as a friend and offer them an ear. And even if it's, hey, do you want to sit and watch something, you know? I get it.
Outgoing father.
And it's tough as well because, especially when you feel empathy for your friend and, you know, you're like, you wish you can take the hurt and the pain. Replace all spent uses of our Death Defiance with ones that restore 50% health. Interesting. No, I'm gonna do that. Wait, what? Why are these all bad? Replace all spent uses of your Death Defiance with ones that restore 50% health. When you fall to 0, automatically restore 40%. You know what, I'm going to take that one. I don't know why I'm questioning if it's any good.
Farewell.
It's not chaos, so why am I worrying?
I know that hound.
There you go, here's another one.
You're on a scouting mission for Headmistress, gal. Off she goes.
Off she goes. And I think we have then we have biscuits, so we can give it to, yeah, we can feed it. We can feed her. That's good. Okay. We do annoyingly have an advert incoming shortly. I think before I take on this area, I'm going to leave it on this. I'm going to take a break. And then that means you don't miss anything. And I don't feel like I have to break up the action. So I'm just going to quickly do one thing. I'm going to push the ad through, and I'll be back in 3 and a bit minutes. Remember, look, they're annoying. They do help support the channel. That's why they're there. It is what it is. We will be back shortly. Right, can anyone tell me, do you hear the game music when we're on the break? Thank you. You want the wildest, the weirdest sticker you can find. No. Ah! Oh, it's so annoying. Okay. I mean, look, we've got mermaids. Mermaid. Skander, right now, you did hear the alerts though. Good. That one is the Excuse me. That one is currently the candidate. The weirdest. That fish right there. Misbehaving. Let's see. You've got 2 melons in a box. I don't know what they're up to. 2 melons in a box. So, also a candidate. Oh my god. Can you see? I wonder. Look at this. Look at this carrot. So the 2 melons in a box are proper sus. The carrot is all like studious. He is suspicious. We've got numbers that are just plain as anything. We've got, for some reason, quite cartoony dinosaurs, and then some very, very, like, not cartoony dinosaurs. So, like, you've got these ones where they're all like, we're taking ourselves seriously. Scandal. Look at this angry melon. Look at them. These ones are. Do you want the angry melon? Yeah. Prison tattoo again. I mean, I don't know. Good. The melons aren't running away getting married because they can't elope. Stu, that is a top tier joke. So Skander, you keep on using the exclamation boo. Do you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna end up with a boo. We're gonna. Yeah, he's mad at everything. He's seen apples. It's gonna work one day, and I will feel so bad. You will. Just be warned. Look, I have a handful of things to do tomorrow, but Sunday might be the ideal day to take care of a few audio things I've been intending to do, including one for Cades. So, you know, wait till he mansplains he's not threatening you. Wow. That's where we're at? That's where we're at? Okay.
Follow the golden petal path.
Follow the golden petal path. These gorgons can get in the bin. Could you, madam? Oh my god, please. Oh my god, Banshee, whatever she is, she's getting on my nerves. Ugh. You're lashing out the ones you love the most, I know.
In the name of Hades.
I know how it is. I mean, today I feel like I could take it. There are days where I'm like, nah, that's not where I'm at.
Now.
Okay, I'm just checking my PC temp. You know, with the classical method of putting my hand on it. Okay, so we're following the golden flowers. Look at the flowers, honey. Look at the flowers. What the hell? Why are you doing that, man? It's not on fire yet. We've got time. What is happening? Since when are you doing that move? This guy. So, Mr. Frog, there's a lot of those kind of attacks.
Something for me.
Yep. Let's take the free ones first. Gonna make my life easier. Since when are you this tough? What is happening? We have time.
Grow golden once again.
Okay. So we've got Poseidon here. Abito, how you doing? Seriously, my guy, since when? Since when did you have this power?
In you go.
Abito, no worries. I hope you're looking after yourself. We've got Mighty Aphrodite. Oh my god.
Can't go full blast.
No. My god.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's go Wispy Wilds. I'm be doing my own notes next hour or so. We'll be back soon. No worries. Try not dying.
I accept
Right?
this gift.
Don't mind the typos. You're fine. Right, it's this one and then we're...
Nami,
Okay. There's no need. There's no need for it. Oh my god. Where's my cat? Please, help me out. Ah, you... You got me. Okay, do we need to gift to Poseidon? He would welcome an offering. Not only nectar. Yeah, no, I've noticed that. I've noticed that I need to dash. You have to, like, run into it. Yeah. Because he's sleeping. I mean, can you blame it? Let's gift.
Uncle Poseidon, it is an honor to have earned your blessing, especially for all the
What's
battles
up,
still
Unc?
to come.
Well, I'm left to wonder who it was that taught you such good manners, niece. You're like a proper little lady. I'm impressed.
Hear me, on my authority.
Prophecy foretold, we'll take that. Splash effect. See, like, these things feel annoying.
Could get going now.
Yeah, because it tells you here, doesn't it? It says, oh no, it tells you here. After you sprint nearby, lunges at the nearest foe. Yeah, I suppose it's good for fishing. She's kind of just been chilling. Chilling like a villain. Even though it does give an extra DD. I mean,
Fast.
it's so funny to me that we have to do that. Let's take Apollo and the Ash, I guess. Light Smite? Ah, the thing is, I kind of want this.
Right.
Stick him with Raki? I don't think I've got that one yet. That's the crow, right?
Ash of the dead. Salutations.
Who's emailing me at this time of night? What do you want? Yeah, I'm yet to find that. Just yet.
You're not afraid of dogs, are you, Tula?
I mean, Tula might be. Tula Lula.
gifts.
Bad dog.
Nonsense.
Tula, please. Can you, like, offer some damn help? Tula, please.
Infested with these things.
And it is kind of a dick move that, like, in the midst of this, you gotta deal with these as well. Somewhere at the crossroads? Oh, I have... Okay. So I have nowhere safe to be. It's not entirely true.
All right.
Oh, come on. Okay.
You
Done.
shades, leave him alone.
There he is. And he's back.
The bestial, triple-headed guardian of Tartarus regains his senses once again.
And the beast is soothed.
You're looking better already.
The boss seems to have more strategic mechanics. I would say that's fairly accurate. I feel like you, depending on the build, you can't necessarily just like try and tank a lot of damage. There's quite a few fights where it feels like you have to pick and choose when you want to attack. So yeah, absolutely, I would agree with that. You know, I think some of the weapons limit how you can attack as well, and that makes it interesting. Definitely throws a spanner in the works.
Hello again, good shade.
Other than that shade, that's all it has to say to us. Nothing else. Okay. Can we make it further than we've made it? Where are we at health-wise? We're at like half health. Theoretically, we're about to make a bunch of money. Very voucher? Okay. Alright. That's good. We'll take all of these, why not? I'm going to take Lucky Tooth as well.
Might as well.
Because there is a benefit.
Unseen. Ground floor. Such an infernal.
And I
racket
just
around
love the
here.
way it looks. I think everything that they've tweaked just looks so sharp.
Should be a clear path to the house.
And there are quite a few callbacks as well, Mr. Frog, so you don't necessarily need to have played it, but
Welcome to the depths of Tartarus.
playing the previous Hades definitely helps. Or having played the previous Hades definitely helps. There we go.
Let's not stay any longer than I must.
Salini. I love that this thing is, that cat is sleeping. I can see what you mean. I don't know if Freenos is, like, the best so far. But he definitely feels like he does way more than the cats do. I know. Like, I do wonder if there's a way in which that you can level up your relationship and the cat then acts in a way without relying on you doing certain things.
Return to dust.
Okay. We already got that?
Darkness guide you.
And I don't doubt there'll be things for us to unlock with these as we go on. What is that?
Pathetic.
Oh. Thank you for all your help. Everything's just like lying there, it's fine. Let's do this, and this, and this. Why not? There's absolutely zero reason for us not to do it. Interesting. Let's take the conversation as much as there is a forget-me-not.
What?
Yeah.
It's you.
The monstrous hound of hell bears countless fangs as if to say, back off.
Won't let me.
I love that Cerberus is like, nope, no thank you.
Salutations.
Greetings.
When Kronos took our family and the house, and you bade the Witch of the Crossroads take me, I remember it somehow, or dreamt of it. Did he demand you tell him of the fates?
How could you possibly? Perhaps the fates themselves permitted you that bit of insight. My father sought them, but I revealed nothing. Couldn't have even if I so desired. For no one knows where those three are save them.
Wait, you never told Kronos how to find the fates? Then how did he? Because he's captured them. Not long ago, perhaps, but nonetheless, I'm certain of it.
What? No. But if this is
You know
true,
what, I forgot to do this
rather
earlier.
my father's plan for conquest is much closer to fruition than I thought. If not even they could stop him. Daughter, what chance do you have?
Let's do this. Sorry, I forgot to do this earlier. Just in case anybody doesn't know, hence why we've got this on my face, we are raising money for Make-A-Wish. We've raised £228. Thank you to the kindness and the generosity of the community.
We've every chance in the world.
Okay, in your confrontation, summoner summons you are reinforcements. Deal more damage based on how many times you've used Death Defiance this night. I mean, maybe? Let's try.
It is yours.
For
Thank
our
you.
family.
The once feared underworld king resembles now the wretched and the damned that here was shackled in his stead, until the scheming Titan Kronos cut them loose.
Unforgivable.
Alright, let's go. Because for me, I think this is the thing, these rooms, a lot of the areas that you fight in feel pretty big mostly. And it feels like in these later areas it gets a lot tighter. And I feel like that's kind of where you can lose a lot of health. Feels like we go from quite expansive and big arenas to fight in to something a bit smaller. Right, we've got those two. There's a mini boss. Dare we the mini boss? Yeah, let's try. Let's try. No harm. We've got pretty decent health. Okay. Yeah, Beto's not allowed to watch bosses. He misses every time. Done.
Ugh, that stench.
Done.
Hear me, on my authority.
Beto, you can look now. You deal more damage until you take damage? Okay. After your cast expires, rapidly deal damage in the air for 2 seconds. That's pretty good. I do like Light Smite. I'm going to try this though. Also, nothing being fated helps the choice, I guess. Okay, let's go Daedalus. Oh,
I can access this old fountain chamber now.
okay. Look at us.
Mine.
Mine. Yeah. Your attacks have plus 30% power? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of
Superior might.
goes without saying. Surely. Okay, there's money or a forget-me-not. Let's go forget-me-not. Okay, this is some bullshit, I can tell. Look at this. Look at the beams trying to get me. Like, seriously? There's the rest. Come on. Yep. Oh, that was pretty good. Those beams give me PTSD from the first Helldivers game. Like, no. Right, can we do it? Are we at him yet? No? Almost. We're not far away, Goose.
Enough of that. And now for you.
There is so much going on screen. Oh, okay, we did take some damage there. We could have been, well, that could have gone better.
Titan.
But we made pretty good money. Let's have a look at the rooms. Thank you. Thank you for the GGs. Pro gamer. Pro streamer. I mean, we can literally take all of them. Let's take a triple pom, and then we'll go.
Traitors.
Yep, one more room. Don't just stand and get hit. Run away! Bravely run away. Ah, you bastard. Okay, we're gonna do this.
Set.
Okay, I think. We're gonna have. I think we're as good as we're gonna be. I'm gonna lose a Death Defiance because I've got like 8 health, and that's okay.
Shade rot. In the name
Let's
of
take a
Hades.
shield, why not? Okay, we'll take that.
Moonlight guide you, my lord.
Here in fathomless
Okay.
Tartarus, the
Are we
god's
ready
cruel predecessor
for
Kronos
Kronos?
commands his renegade forces, maneuvering
I'm gonna say
against
yes.
Olympus
We're as ready as we're
whilst
gonna be.
holding the underworld in his thrall.
Olympus can't get to him here. Styx, take me. I'm home.
You look a bit unwell. You slipped through my fingers before, only to return and give to me another opportunity to add you to my collection. Did Athena truly
love
get all the wisdom
that there's
of
like
our family?
ticking
Your
in his music.
collection. You speak of your kin as objects to be put on display. The gods ought to have put you on display after cutting you to pieces, instead of discarding you like common filth.
You know, I'm still rather sore about all that. I truly thought my children would be different. That they would show their elders some respect. But they did not. And my tolerance has its limits.
When you're fighting him, if you haven't done it already, pause the game at any point. Like now? Or do I have to actually be in the fight?
Excuse me? Time does not stop at your behest, it only stops at mine. Oh, but by all means, go attend whatever urgent matter requires you to put our clash on hold, you laggard.
It is rude. Jill, how are we doing? The thing is, I feel like I've got enough Death Defiances I should be able to do this, but who knows? Jill, how are you?
Come, my subjects, prove yourselves to me.
Oh my god.
Mere moonbeams.
If I can do this, you totally can. Jill.
Stop right there.
No! I also don't trust him that he's not got like a second phase. Yeah, okay.
Not finished.
Good instinct, yeah. Like he's gonna rewind time,
Just
right?
lasted long enough. You do not get to barge into this house and waste my time. I am time. And I can make
I am time. All right.
3, 2,
Yep. There we go. This is my first time to this, actually. This bit of the fight. Wow. Okay. Well,
family favorite.
last time. Woo!
What did you
All right.
accomplish here?
This is the first time to that phase. 999 damage, right? Just like, gone.
Wakey, wakey.
That was. But I will say this. Second time fighting Kronos. The first time I didn't get to that phase, this time I did. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Kronos underestimates me still, which means I have a real chance to vanquish him.
Oh,
You
Freenos.
stay right there, okay? Hey.
Hey.
Have you ever even spoken with Commander Skelemius, Dora? Or Odysseus? We have these great masters on our side who know so much of history, so much they can teach us.
That was fun. That build was really nice. I like the way that came together.
History? That what they call it nowadays? Well, I don't have big plans to go to war with the rest of you anytime soon, though if I change my mind, I'll probably check in with those guys.
Oh. That was the staff. Hold on. With, I think, aspect of Malinoe. 4? 4. Exactly. You know what I'm saying. Damn, I'm gonna lures.
Moonlight guide you.
And the sun bleach your
The sun bleach your bones. Classic.
There's something new here.
Plain.
The
Thank
seas are at
you.
your call.
I mean, that's pretty good. I think we've made some amazing progress. Oh, lights changed. It's that time of night where the lights change. So close. Only 2 away from that. That's pretty good. 2 more of those. 3 more of those. Okay. And then 1 more companion.
Are you all right, Princess? I'm realizing that whenever you return, it's likely due to some unfortunate result.
Yeah, I don't.
One I might have easily anticipated in the past, but not anymore.
I'm fine, Lord Moros. Thank you for asking. I'm
Grabby
fairly
hats,
accustomed to
uh-huh.
such outcomes at this point.
I know how you
It's
feel about
interesting
Moros.
to know the fates are not forcing it along. That it's all in my control. And all my fault.
Well, now that you mention it, I can't entirely be sure the fates have no more influence at all. How frustrating, not knowing whether our actions have been
You're also
preordained or
Team
not.
Moros? That's fair. He doesn't do anything for me,
I try not to think on
but
it
you
too
know,
much.
I can appreciate why people like him. I don't want to gift him any.
I'll just clean this up.
I feel like that rubbish has got to be worth something, otherwise why am I picking it up? I should just leave it.
You've seen firsthand the suffering out there, from all the endless warring between Kronos and the gods, but you're entirely
You can sell it,
unmoved.
good. In comparison to the other 2 in the running. Oh, interesting.
Who
All right.
says I'm unmoved? On the contrary, it makes me all emotional. I'm trying to live in the moment and everything, but I just know I'm going to look back on this and think, these were the best of times.
For you,
Eris,
not for
come on.
anybody else.
Yes, and?
She's so about herself. You know, look, hey, she knows what she wants.
Together
Lady
we
Medea.
shine. Good evening.
Together we shine. Have I gone hot tubbing with Moros yet? No, I'm again. It's not been mainly on my agenda. Okay, what do we lose for that? I'm gonna see what I lose by doing that. Let's have a chat with Medea. What's up, girl?
Moonlight guide us.
How you living?
I have no doubt she shall.
You gift everyone
So
constantly?
many more shades of the dead now linger here. And the earthy aroma, quite unlike before. These crossroads changed since last I visited.
I mean, can I gift
Welcome
Medea?
back to the
Just
abode, Lady Medea.
asking.
What brings you here? And will you be staying with us for a little while?
No, I am Great Hecate's eyes upon the surface. But the night is young, and I've business with the broker there. A surplus of bones to exchange. See you
beg your
above
pardon?
and below, sorceress.
See you.
You can during the run, not sure about here. Yeah, no, so I think during the run I have. Look, I said, Doji's not here. I don't want Doji to miss out. But, so everyone's aware.
Nocturnal arms are beginning to awaken.
When Doji gets here,
May we yet see an age
when
they can
Doji does get to
slumber
see,
once again.
we'll save that.
Have you a favored sister?
I know Doji's got a bit of a
yet
thing
among
for
the lot?
Hecate. We'll
I am
save that for
grateful the
when
weapons
she's
of
here.
Night have accepted me. I intend to treat them equally, Headmistress.
A commendable approach, but not a necessary one. The
It's also so
nocturnal
warm.
arms share our
I'm regretting my
purpose.
hair
We care
being
little
down.
as to which of them you use, only that the task is completed.
If you moo enough, you might summon Doji. If I could get someone with her, I 100% would.
We'll see
I mean,
it through.
look, we're nearly there. Just saying. We're not far away.
Where'd Nemesis go?
Where did Nemesis go? A Moondust is on order. Right, we got 713 bones. That's pretty good.
I had my eye on that.
Oh, did you know?
I'll take the special.
Lure. Okay, we can take that. 100 bones. I want these. Oh, and I can sell these as well.
Careful with this one.
Okay. Alright. I want more grasp and I want more of these. I'm gonna see where that puts me before I
heard your efforts to bring Cerberus back
brew
to his
anything.
senses were successful. At least temporarily.
I might not have
Rounded off to
unlocked
Tartarus,
the way in
only
which I
cast
can
out
sell
into
it.
the fields again.
That's what I gathered, yes. In Tartarus, he
So
seeks
far,
his
that's not been an
master,
option.
My father,
Um,
whom I happened upon bound in chains. Kronos is torturing them.
I'm just wondering what I'm missing.
Kronos is using them to get at you, instill in you emotions that compel you to throw caution to the wind.
Oh, it's warm.
Remember, wars are won and lost in hearts and minds.
Did you not act on your emotions in your mortal days?
There's a 4 tab with him? Yeah.
And just look at the mess I'm in now.
Up you go.
Right, we got stuff we can plant. Yeah. Let's plant our mystery seed. Hypnosis still sleeping, what a surprise. Right.
I should be able to increase my grasp.
Yes, okay. Let me do that. Let me do the grasp before I forget. I need 300.
No use.
Okay. So now I have 4 I can use, right? No, 3 I can use. So it's either major find, or you take 0 damage. Huh. I know I can always change it. I'm gonna go with this for now. Alright, let's have a look at the insights. So we can unlock that, which is good. We can unlock that, which is also good. Oh, you're less than 100%. Your attack and special deal 50% damage. While you channel your moves, everything is slower. I like that as well. These are all good. These are all very good. Your cast makes you impervious. Ah. Okay. That would be good. Okay. That upgrades that. Okay, alright. Well, I think I like the idea of this. But then, let's take this for now.
Now I see.
Am I in a position to unlock the black coat yet? No, I don't have enough adamant. Where's our cat? We can pet it.
The tablet apiece showed you how to get here, but I should show you the way. I look like a scratching post to you?
Yeah, I would agree with you, Miss Walker. That is a bit jarring. The fact that you kind of have to wake up every time. Okay, let's upgrade. No, hold on.
In service to the realm.
I thought one of these I could upgrade. No, where is it? Aspect of pain. Okay. You can upgrade the pets. Yeah, I figured. I'm just, I'm working my way through it. I could do that to 6. I could do that. I want that. How do you upgrade them? How? Treats.
The small amphibian is welcome here.
I have treats already, though. So look, we can pet the cat. I know Mr. Frog was asking. It's not like it's not letting me. I'm gonna do this one.
Return.
Actually, no, do you know what? No, I like that Thanatos one.
Intricate work.
It was a lot of fun. What am I doing? Why am I changing things? I do like the idea of upgrading this, and I like the idea of upgrading this as well. And this jumping, yeah, the frog is our pet, so we can take the frog with us.
Draw greater power from
Is that maximized? No. Let's do that as well.
The aspect of Pan.
Aspect of Pan. Why did I read that as pain? Okay. I completely misread that as pain. I was like, aspect of pain? Alright.
Revol, I see what you see now.
That's the stuff.
Okay. Is that maxed? I think it is, right? Rank 5 is the highest. Frog does some range shots, increasing max health, and does Lost Soul minigame for you. Yeah, do you know what? I think I prefer the frog so far. I wish the cat did what I wanted it to do. Let's go aspect of Thanatos. Let's go with the frog. Let's quickly have a look. We'll scry in a second. Also, let's change this because
Keepsake, perhaps.
I've screwed myself over a couple of times by not changing the keepsake. Yeah, we'll take the frog with us. But what we'll do is we'll just double check there's nothing else we want to do first. I love the cat, but not from a gameplay standpoint. Yeah, it feels like it was useful, but I feel like having to go back and remember that I needed to go back and do it was a little bit annoying. Okay, we can do this.
If time cannot be stopped, then we shall see.
You can prioritize a keepsake?
So mote it be.
Again, is this is all just stuff I don't know.
Your words.
Yeah, so as Jill said, blocks range shots, increases your max health, and then when you're getting souls, you don't have to do the minigame and it just does it for you. So like the cat does the fishing for you, which is kind of cool. Because I was getting stuck on the fishing one. We can do that. So right now I have one that always selects first, but that expires at a certain point, and then I choose the second one. Gotcha. So how do I do that then? Like, I don't even see an option to. Again, I wonder, is there something here that we haven't done yet? Because it might just be I don't have the thing that lets me do that. Right, we'll try Thanatos, but we'll scry first. Trial of Blood and Gold? We failed this because it's tough. Oh. That's more difficult than this, I guess? Possibly, I don't know, it just had it for me? Interesting.
For the realm.
For the realm. I feel this weird compulsion to respond. I should have looked and seen what I could have given to Poseidon.
I'd say a show of overwhelming force ought to remind them who's the captain of the ship, however.
Let's go. Golden rule. Baited. Yes, please.
A chaos gate. Up here.
So interesting Phrynos is not with us. I didn't have to unlock these things. I suspect they need to. Coming along after I already had whatever it was.
Hit me then.
Yeah, let's go see Chaos. We got enough rooms, I think. Stacks on stacks.
To reach beyond the boundaries that the fates placed upon you proved inspiring to me. After some consideration, I discovered how to call upon you even from the
Seriously,
surface of this world.
Chaos in this game, the design is like so good. You have one fewer blessing to choose from, then does more damage. You prefer the old one, really?
Sure.
Do that. Is there anything else here for me, Chaos? You prefer the old one? Oh.
Let's have a look around.
Why would I do Hera so early? Right, we'll do Poseidon, Daedalus, some coin.
Hold still in their shades.
This is one I end up default to thinking of as she instead of they. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. I guess, but I think of Chaos as a they. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Sorry, my bad. Did I say she? If I did, that was not my intention. Oh, yeah. Any other rooms? You got spare rooms? No, I got any spare rooms? Oh, okay, got you. I think in the first one, I feel like at least Chaos was more female presenting, maybe. But in this one, yeah, I can see the difference.
What next?
Right. Just got a bunch of Poseidon, basically. Let's take Daedalus. We got like no damage. These guys annoy me so much. I see you, man. Where are you hiding? Also, going up right now feels a weird mix. Like, I feel like I get far, and then the ships are either my absolute undoing, or it goes really smoothly.
The keenest
Yeah.
blades of all.
getting more health? No? That was quick. Yeah, ships absolutely make or break. And it's interesting because I feel like in previous Hades, you definitely had that experience. It was like, if you were speedrunning it, for sure, that could be the thing that unraveled it. Also, King Vermin, what a prick. He's the worst. I can be doing amazing Aphira and then the ships destroy me? Yeah, I mean, basically what happened, I mean, I think, were you here yesterday? I got to the ships and I feel like I was on such low health for most of that fight, for most of the ships. I barely made it through, and then Eris was almost pointless. Some of yesterday, but not that. Gotcha. Yeah, that was rough. Okay, we're not doing... I'm not rushing to do Hera right now. I love that this is mostly Poseidon as well.
Ghastly thing.
And I also find those to be quite useful. Those shades attacking help me find where the enemies are, especially because in this area it feels like they're tucked in different bits. You don't always see them. Like, look, I didn't even know that one was there.
Almost finished.
Where's the other one? Like, this kind of stuff is a bit of a run killer, time-wise. Poseidon would accept an offering of nectar. Do we have any? We do. Let's gift.
A little something to soothe the senses, Uncle.
And I've said this, and Mr. Frog,
hardly the
especially
occasion now,
for
but
yourself.
Always some cause to celebrate.
I feel like this game does a better job of giving you a reminder that you can gift. I do still find myself clicking like accept before I've actually spent my time reading what it is. Rain, how you doing? But I feel like this really goes like, hey, hold on, have a look, maybe do this. You know, like there's a little bit more prompting, which I think is a good thing. If you're speedrunning it, I can appreciate that you might want to just focus on what you're focusing on. But, you know, like I say, my focus is not about time, it's about what we can unlock and how much further we can get next time. Rain, how are you doing today? I wasted many a gift in... Yeah, Mr. Frog, that's exactly my issue. Like, I feel like I don't remember having this codex. I know there was one, but I don't feel like I remember it quite in the same way, which is unfair to that game. But I feel like this prompts me to look at my boons. This prompts me to look at this. It feels like, and Kronos is down, nice. It feels like it's really reminding you, this tool is here, use it, utilize it.
In the name of Hades.
Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'll do this. 17, 21, 41. Jeez. This hooker out here flexing. That's impressive.
The barrier's lost some.
Remind me, have you cleared? Have you done up? Okay, so we could do coin. I want to do Hera last. I'll do this Poseidon. I'll do one coin, and then I'll do Hera. I was like, I realize how that sounds. Where are our shades? Let's get our shades to help. There we go.
Got you. The Trident sigil.
It's mainly been... Ooh. I've cleared up once so far. I need a second and haven't managed it yet. I've been quite high up, but I don't think I've been to whatever the last boss is or fight is.
Excellent.
Got anything else? Any other spare rooms? I know we're scrying, so it's a very... Oh, and also, I should mention this, Mr. Frog. You've got, like, chaos-specific runs. So, like, chaos basically... It's a bit like... oh my god, what's it called? Where you would put yourself... you'd give yourself heat runs. It's kind of like the heat runs. Where, you know, you increase the enemies or you increase armor or whatever. It's kind of like that. But it's interesting because it's, in some instances, it's fixed weapons, it's fixed health potentially. It might be fixed gods. It's like very specific runs. Alright, let's go here and then we'll do the mini boss.
Shamblers ahead.
Yeah, clear the first section down only using staff, and you've got like 30 health. Yeah. Your PB is actually 1442. Damn. Yeah, it's like a very specific run. So here we're using these blades. I think we only had 60 health.
Where next?
Well, I didn't realize the eyeballs were telling me how difficult until literally this one that we're doing now. It's gonna be the boar, isn't it? No, it's not. It's the Satyr guy.
Into the depths of hell. That should have done it.
But Spice Border heat runs are also a thing in this. Oh, interesting.
Another night, another satyr slaughtered.
How about we break ourselves out of this rot?
Oh, I think we've got an ad coming very soon. Brett Fisher? Go with that.
Sacred bond.
I think we have an ad very, very soon. So I'm maybe gonna do this. And let me see if I can actually put the music from the game on that scene. I thought I had it. It's because I turned off a lot of stuff, because normally I have like a BRB thing running. There we go. Audio input capture? Game. There we go. Okay, I'll be back shortly. Hopefully. Oh. There's no music. Okay, there we go. I'll be back. Okay, I'm curious. Did the game music play in the BRB screen? Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Skander. Yay! There we go. Because it sounds like a bop. I was like, this sounds cool. And I think, you know, they've done, again, like, nobody's shocked, but they've done an amazing job with the music.
Finally.
I feel like the music is as solid as it was before. If not better. Imagine Darren Korb writing anything but bangers. It's true. We have so much coin. We can literally take everything. No, why would we do that?
By her grace.
By her grace. Well, there's no point buying that.
May moonlight guide you. I bear the gift you generously gave to me. A keepsake to bring fortune on such nights. Things are looking up already.
Exactly. That's a very fair point, Kira.
Well, it can't hurt.
I just feel the need to destroy pots. Blame Link. He's always on point. Exactly.
Chow time.
Wow.
I know when something's off and something's off. What are you up to, meat? Other than getting caught
Vito, it's a
by
boss.
me
You gotta
like
hide.
the time you tried to sneak through here.
Oh, I'm not sneaking. In fact, I'm here for you this time, Cyclops. The origin of all existence is interested to see if I have what it takes to lay you to rest.
One thing I will say, when she says origin, that does crack me up. I wish you could redeem Luchador Mask for this fight. I mean, Stu, it's a special treat. Not in this heat though. Actually, no, that's a very good point. I mean, I was tempted to just give it to you for free. Don't do that to yourself. You're right. It is warm in here. You know when you can smell that it's warm? And I don't mean sweat, before anybody gets any ideas. It's not what I'm saying, okay? I mean, like, you know, the air smells warm. I'm the only one in here. It's just me. It's just me, all right? Before anybody gets any weird ideas. You know what I mean? Thank you. Do you know, look, yesterday's stream was so interesting. I had one of my kids, like, scare me. Because I could just see her out the corner of my eye. And I was, who's by my front door? And it's her. And then later on, little tiny one is like, there was a lot going on. I had to take a break to deal with it, but I couldn't even like pause stuff. I opened the door and the delivery man, to the Tesco delivery, and I immediately was like, ooh, hot steak. Yeah, stop playing with yourself. Oh, God. Getting weird ideas you underestimate. Oh, well, you know.
Origin of all existence. You took a job.
Can't stop,
to
won't
take me
stop.
out. That's what
I know,
need from
clearly.
you. Well, you wouldn't be the first to try it. Let me
So
demonstrate
hot.
what happened to the rest.
I actually enjoy this fight. It is weird to do it without a companion. And without Selene by this point. This is very strange as well. I feel like I'm so used to having Selene. Doji, Moo, and a crazy start into the weekend, people. Doji, how you doing? How did David? Excuse me. Cozy, not crazy. I was like... Also, I want to talk about this. A couple of things we need to mention. Firstly, are we in the 90s again? Because I saw that Street Fighter 6, is that the one that we're up to, has Sagat coming back. And why is it that these standard characters that I remember from Street Fighter 2, and now like additional. They're like, oh look, Sagat's back. I'm like, excuse me, how is he not in the game for all this time? It's very infuriating, very confusing. Additionally, have you seen the trailer for Mortal Kombat 2 with Carl Urban being Johnny Cage? Now, as much as I know that Carl Urban did Katie Sackhoff dirty, I will say I have met Carl Urban a number of times, and he's a cool dude. He did, but he's mostly a nice guy. Basically, I met him when he was promoting Dread. And then I saw him somewhere else and we had a bit of a chat. And he was like, I remember you. And I was like, my God, thank you. This was pre-Billy Butcher. I need to touch grass. So drive by lurk. But cheers to 42 months, Becky. You're absolute wonders.
I need to touch grass.
Callie.
So drive by lurk. But cheers to 42
I appreciate
months,
you.
Mickey.
We need to talk.
You are all absolute wonders, Mick of love.
We need to talk Clips album because that shit is a banger. I've been obsessed with the Clips album since it came out. The track with Kendrick, oh my God. Callie, yes! Thank you. You loved him in the Doom movie? Yeah, Doom. It's a terrible movie, but he's enjoyable in that. Yeah, the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer looks great. Callie, we love you. Lurk away, thank you for 42 months. That's just ridiculous, but you are appreciated. Well, so I can talk a little bit about that because I will say this: like Alex Garland was there, so there was a lot of it was like a bit of a Q&A. They were talking about how they were approaching Dread and all these kind of things. Alex Garland is a little bit of a difficult human being because people are like, you know, but basically people tell you you're a genius enough, then you start to believe it. But he did say that if he were to do a Dread 2, there'd be a lot of things that he would want from it. So yeah, let me go back. I've missed a few things. You would have liked Jean-Claude Van Damme better as Johnny Cage? Yeah, but I think you're past the point of which that would have made sense. Yeah. You've gone years without taking a Sackhoff, and this day, 2 days in a row, she's come up. The worst thing is, the person who could verify the story would definitely not want to verify the story, but Katie Sackhoff did. I made a joke with her, and she was she was on board with the joke. And I was like, look, the person I was with at the time was very concerned that I would try and run away with her. And I said, just so you know, my other half is concerned that I will run away with you. And then she was like, we should go. And I was like, God damn! Can I make a call right now? It was a lot of fun. She was very, like, on board with the joke. Hey man, Metalhead, how you doing? Welcome Raiders. Metalhead was raising money for Make-A-Wish in a banana suit. Dude, how are you?
That's really harsh. If you want to.
How was your stream?
Oh.
You were playing Fortnite.
You could put
nice.
the dog in the cannon. Yes.
What's happening to the dog? What's happening to the dog?
Bye, motherfucker!
Fortnite as a banana.
All forms of animal cruelty, but that's fucking amazing.
Thank you for the follows. They are anonymous, but they are appreciated. Raiders, welcome in. For those who don't know me, I'm Meki. I am a voiceover/voice actor, a multi-instrumentalist, producer, composer, and a gamer. So welcome to my corner of Twitch, and hopefully we can keep you comfy. And how's it going? Because I know you dude, you've been smashing it on the donations. So how's it going? Where are you up to now? Becky has some jam and bread music. That's very true. So we've been doing quite a few things. We've raised £228 so far. I know you, like I say, I know you were at a pretty decent number last time I checked. And your stream was good. Do you know, true story, I've never played Fortnite once in my life. Never played a single game of Fortnite. It's a bit like I went the longest time without playing Minecraft. Ed, if you need to take a break, if you need to step away from the computer, dude, I absolutely understand. Also, Ed plays guitar and was like ripping it on guitar. And anybody who didn't come with a raid when we went to see Ed. So yeah, go check him out, please. Go show some love. And yeah, like I say, anybody who's came across with the raid, if you also need to take a break, considering it is warm, then we completely understand. We are just playing a bit of Hades 2 and just having a silly old time. We're talking Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. Carl Urban and also flirting with Katie Sackhoff. And I say flirting in the very loosest term. Like I say, I think she was being very, very kind. And like I say, I made a joke about, there's a concern about me running away with you. She was like, let's go. MSN, yes. Is that Volley me, Vicky? Or Vici? Good memories. Vicky. I will call you Vicky. No worries. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're good. Was there chicken? Chicken? Banana. Look, Rain, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea what that's about. But my youngest child says to me, chicken? Banana. And I'm like, good job, kid. Her and a friend, they do it. And I'm like, I'm very confused by this. Well, good. Warm, but good. Diamond banana, mate. Is that diamond banana? Chicken and banana is a tune. Really? Also, I love that. I've never seen a spin in one of those. That's genius. I love it. That's good. But welcome in. We are warm, but we're doing a bit of this. Raising money for Make-A-Wish, just like our good friend Metalhead was. Google it. I will. Look, Rain, I've said this before. I lived in a world where we didn't have Google at our fingertips for the longest time. Okay? And sometimes I like to be not in the know. 99% of the time, I like to understand what I'm talking about. But every once in a while, I like to have blind confidence that I know what it is. You know, we've all been there. I'm not late. You're not late. You're perfectly on time. Ninja. Oh my God, hold on. Ninja Lemu. Do you go by Ninja? We, the few, the proud, the old. Exactly, Jill. Jill's there with me. We were confident. We're like, no, I heard this. It's a bit like the whole dogs can't look up, right? You nailed it? Wow. Damn. Did someone say moo? Yes, Doji's like, wait, what, moo? We're part way through this boss fight, so we will get back to it. But yeah, welcome in. Like I say, whatever you want to do, we're all good. We're fairly chill here. We are on a mission to help Doji see a bathing scene? Tastefully done, of course. What do you mean, wait, what? You know exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to gift Hecate. We're going to gift Hecate some bath salts, and she will take a relaxing bath with us. It's not dodgy as it sounds. It's 100% not dodgy as it sounds. But it, you know, hot spring action. There you go. Resting those bones. See? You need to get back in your box. That's right. And Obito never sees any boss fights. So, you know how these things are. In a dodgy, artful way. Yes. If you've seen Hades, you know exactly what we're talking about. I watched a short response the other day asking, what did people do before they could look things up on the internet? We went to the library, and if it wasn't there, you just didn't get to know. Yeah, it's like if you had a copy of an encyclopedia in your house, if it was under the letter that you looked for in the encyclopedia, then great. And if it wasn't, tough break. I remember those days. But you could be like, I'm just going to make up the story. Right, we're doing this boss fight. He is a Cyclops, as you can probably see. We're gonna do it. It's fine. Yeah. Let's try. And I love this. Check the library, ask the teacher. Yeah. And often it was the teacher who was like, look, this makes me chuckle. Exactly.
Got it. Return to Shadow now?
My wait, what was the response to say we're on a mission for Doji?
Return to Shadow
Firstly,
now.
Doji.
I have observed the outcome of this trial with keen interest.
None of this lowly talk, okay? None of this lowly talk. Secondly,
Did what I had to do.
we're gifting to Hecate, okay? I have to remind myself, I've moved my camera. It's messed with me a little bit. Ask my parents, they tell me to check the dictionary, the Moldy Garage encyclopedia set, or the library. Exactly. And it was that. Right. Doji. It's happening. It's happening.
I was thinking of putting these purifying salts to use, Headmistress. Call it a cleansing ritual. Would you
I am
accompany
so
me?
ready.
A visit to the springs ought to rid us of unwanted thoughts for a while. Let us be cleansed together then.
Doji. Let's bathe with Amelia Tyler. Om nom nom nom. We can't invite Neme. It's only one or the other.
This were all we had to do. We're like two nettles boiling in a cauldron, aren't we?
More steam!
I remember bathing in this spring when I was very small. You would ask me never to splash your hair, and I would do it anyway. You were so tolerant of me.
Rain, good job. That was perfect timing.
Well, now at least you know the reason that your training was so rigorous. There came a point when even my vast tolerance for all your splashing finally wore thin.
That was
Wait,
perfect
You
timing.
trained me to the height of my ability as a witch because I got your hair wet.
It was either that or transform you into a newt or something. Come off it, Malinois. You are entirely too serious sometimes.
A lesson I've been unable to take to heart, Headmistress. I suppose it's been a while since we talked like this.
Yes, well, that's growing up for you. And present circumstances haven't helped either. This blasted hot spring got all covered up with moss and had been stagnant, I don't know how long. Being here again, it takes me back.
Well, was it like Zags or, do you know, so like when that's been playing Hades 1, where Zag gets all like funny about Aphrodite being in a state of undress, he's like, oh, you know, I shouldn't look. He's
Do you
all
think
awkward
we'll be
about
able
it.
to keep the moss from reclaiming this place again?
Hecate, voiced by Karlach's voice actor, and then this moment would have broken the internet. I think, to be honest, Rain, I don't think enough people know about this. I think some people have played this, but they've maybe not unlocked these kind of things.
I'll watch the moss, you watch the splashing. Deal?
Deal.
Much better. Sometimes I think that hot spring could raise the dead.
All I like is that infernal lady from Baldur's Gate 3, right? Never played it. The ambiguous time passes. What are they doing in the meantime? They just chilled out. They just chilled out in the hot springs. Okay? Don't make it weird. Sadly, just the narrator, Sam Beat, hasn't shown up in this as far as I'm aware of. The fiery tiefling, yes. There we go. Where are we at? Hecate wants nothing more from you this night. You never do just enjoy hot springs. I mean, do you? You might do. There we go. Doji.
May moonlight guide us.
And may shadows
Task
conceal
complete.
Fresh from the pot.
MDB. You just made it back from the dentist. Do you know what's really funny is that I knew that, and the way I wanted to read it was, I just made it back from the dentist. I wanted to read it like Mike Tyson style. I'm glad that I could be here for this, considering my mood lifted into a more positive area. Amazing.
The arms of night were forged with you.
You're welcome. Birds, how are you? Adathalain. Do you know Mike Tyson might be one of the people who's like the flip of Jason Momoa. Mike Tyson was smaller than the bodyguards around him, but then it was like, why are you protecting Mike Tyson? I'm pretty sure he's got it handled. But like Jason Momoa is taller than most of the security guards that they have with him. It just feels very silly. He's doing ads here now, and I don't get why he has any career. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I would have thought he would have just been like, you know what, I made my money, I'm going to live just quietly. I'd tell the office manager to get her staff in gear because PHI was not protected at all. Are you talking work talk? Are you talking work talk? Because you know that don't mean anything to a bunch of us. Ugh. Work talk. You want to know what my week's been? Do you want me to talk about work? Make it all like working talk for everybody? I have had four AI meetings this week.
Hey, what happened?
Four of them.
Weird or something, I don't know. We're not too long.
But I did get a thank you.
Into the woods.
Somebody was like, he attended every single one.
No, Dora. Though I don't think I can sufficiently explain.
You'll try to bring staff to Coldplay concert?
Turns out he can do things.
Oh, that's so funny. I love that he's like,
Can do things, you say.
so you're ruining my privacy.
I don't even want to know the rest. Just gonna let my imagination.
Yes,
take
at
over
a
for
public
it.
concert, they ruined your privacy.
Anytime.
Clinical trial sites are supposed to redact all personal information for patients. Failure to do so is illegal. Gotcha. I'm also being flippant. You should know that. Take it with a pinch of salt. 13?
It'll be worth the wait.
Jeez. Stardust. Now I can buy Stardust. Amazing. Did I have enough of that? That was my private time. Well, yes, I understand. And it was out of line. Regarding calling myself lowly earlier, my mood isn't the best right now. Table tennis practice was awfully bad. I missed most shots. Had no real feeling or touch for the ball, and on top of that, I'm once again sacrificing for the Blood God, entirely voluntarily. That's fine, we call it Shark Week, Blood God, whatever you want to call it. You're on your bleed build, and we understand. So yeah, I get it. I mean, there are days where I'm like, look, I can't play. I'm not in a place to play or create how I want to create, so I get it. Although he talked about respect, but lacked the respect to his wife, I mean, true. It's not a big wall of text. So, people have said worse, honestly. Can you tell he only cares for himself? Yeah, the wife was like, change my name and do this now. Okay. But we need so much of that. Let's do this.
Don't have the bones.
No, don't have the bones. Messes with your brain chemistry and everything else. But being here and getting to laugh and smile is lifting my mood. Amazing. The least that I can try and do.
Death to Kronos?
Death to Kronos? The love nemesis is just like,
going to keep putting yourself through this.
Ugh, you? Ugh. I love how she's so indifferent to us.
Don't mind me, Goddess. I'm just busy drafting up some of our latest schemes.
Let's take these, these. Oh, hello. I thought I was picking up, not planting. Damn.
You'll flourish here. Take care, Father.
Okay. Have we...
What's to be done?
We can't do any of these. But one more positive thing. I had chicken curry for lunch, but the portion was so huge, I have some left, which I'm devouring right now. Amazing. What? I need cinder for something, don't I? Hold on. Let me not use that. Can I make treats? I think I've made them. I've got like 5. I've got 5. Yeah, I've got 5. Sending positive and calm energy. Then never mind. No, I will mind. I will mind, Jill. I will. Right, can't improve my grasp. I'm way away from that. Let's see what we can improve. Any boons you find have a 40% becoming legendary. Legend, wait for it, dairy. %10 chance of being epic is not high enough. Do you know what? I don't often use a reroll, so I'm not really that fussed by that. 12 moon dust will give me death defiance. Maybe let's hold on for that. Oh, I'll take that. I'll improve this.
This strength is mine.
Moon dust? Yes. I want to preserve. Like, I do like that, but maybe not for yet. Let's aim for this. We'll keep as much of that as we can. We'll start with Hera. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, there's no option to. I can just pet them.
Hey.
But it doesn't let me do anything else. I really, really want... fabric. Okay, alright. Forget me not that. And this, please. I don't know where you get the adamant from. It must be up, right? Because right now, I'm yet to do anything that gives me that.
How about...
It is up.
I'm
okay.
honored as your bearer.
Summons me.
Rank 4. Let's do it. Yeah, the big scythe. I like those in games. Yeah, the scythe is actually pretty good. I think I prefer the scythe to the normal version of that weapon.
We all saw you disappear into that pitch black stone. Another means by which you may spring into action, retaining the element of surprise. Pretty nice.
I love his voice work. It's so good. A big weapon is a scythe to behold. Rain, that's very good.
That stone has been here all
Upgrade and
this
pet you
time.
doing the little circle, I
So much
think.
more than a-
I will take a look.
Well, not like...
This one here? No, I don't think it's... I think it's not letting me. There's no option here, and there's no option here. Very exciting gameplay. Hey. Should we go up? Should we go up or are we going... played large parts of Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring at sides. Should we go up? See if we can get there? What say you? General consensus, up or down? Pick one. I'll go general consensus this time, not the first answer. Up or down? Different enemies. MDB says up. That's 1 for up. Dawn. Wanna go down. I go with the bunny up. Close to beating Kronos. I am, right? So Jill's saying down. Okay, somebody break the tie. Anybody's lurking. If you can hear my voice, say up or down. Don't say up or down. Say up. Choose either up or down. You go with the bunny up. I know you do. Up it is. Oh, Abito. There's always one. There's always one. You Weisenheimer. It's probably going to be the last run we do tonight. Up? Okay, Abito's actually chosen. We are close to beating Kronos, though. It's a good point, Jill.
No holding back.
Mortals complained their city of Aphira was forsaken by the gods, yet here we are, ungrateful wretches. Not had many weddings of late. Not many funerals either. Though lots of death, destruction, and the like.
Whenever you run out of Prime, whenever you run out of magic, Prime until the next location,
My strength reborn.
why did I not rarefy it? Oh god. So the amount would stay at a particular number. So if you had like less, it'll just stay less. Rather than say less, it'll stay less.
Let's begin.
Oh, so annoying.
Satisfactory.
We literally have one thing. Satisfactory? Wait, I know somebody who plays that game. Let's have a chat.
Barley? Hail.
What's up, girl? How you living?
You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask, where do you find the strength for your pursuits night after night?
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to
I like that
punish
it's just
all
like,
who
look,
wronged me
blood
in
magic.
proportion to
Go with
the
it.
harm they caused. Though have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
That's fair.
Have you been wronged so often that you need more than one list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals.
Plus, have some of your
As for what
store of
happens
mana.
after
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
achieved my work,
So, like,
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
if I use 10 or 15, it's like stuck and it's capped at that. It doesn't recover until the next area, I think, or next room. Whenever a foe makes you use a Death Defiance, it loses 15% of its health. So if we fight in a boss, it would lose 15% damage. I guess I like that.
It shall be my pleasure.
It's like a bit of revenge.
Oh, right.
Revenge Argo. Do you know, I've been craving playing old school Final Fantasy VII. And I genuinely looked when there was the Steam sale for Square Enix. I looked at the Final Fantasy stuff, some of the older ones that they've got for cheap. I have 8 and 9. I didn't play either one of those when they were out. I played pretty much every Final Fantasy. But that were those two. I can't remember the reason why. I just didn't play. You got banner or not? Oh, that doesn't heal me. Damn. So I'm good for health. Birds has redeemed Mega Sour Sweet. Birds, thank you for your donation. Gonna go over here. Birds. Which is it? Do you want quote-unquote raspberry or fruits? We're at £233. Thank you so much for your generosity. I hate this though. They are like genuinely. I'm looking forward to this. Birds, which one do you want? What's your preference? Any preference on which one? MDB, what fruit do you want? What fruit? Look. Scander was looking for the weirdest one we could find. So we found this angry melon. Look at these 2 melons in the box. What are they up to? What are they up to? Who knows? Fruits. Okay, yay! They are so cute. Hold on, those aren't those ones are the sub-cute ones compared to the other ones. You know, I should really move this other keyboard. These ones, you have 5 stickers. You do. Look at these ones. Look at this angry. Is it an angry tomato? It looks like it. It's so angry. Not going to make a 2 melons joke. Not me. You absolutely can. I'm stalling because of the sour one. Right. You want. So what 5 do you want? You want 5 random ones? You want to choose? You want the 2 melons. All right. The angry tomato. All right. Okay, hold on. Where do you want the 2 melons? We've got to do this on a delay. Okay, 2 melons. Where's 2 melons going? Face? Yeah, but where? I'm not wearing a vest, so it's like face or arms. All on the face. There you go. 2 melons. I've got 2 melons on my face. Oh no. How terrible. It's the worst. Okay, angry tomato. I can smell the adhesive. Angry tomato. What else do you want, MDB? You've got like 2 more to go. Birds, we're definitely getting to your thing. Don't worry. That tomato is super angry, right? Let's see the sheet. Well, I mean, this is the fruit one. Tomatoes are evil. I know you have 3 more. But that's the fruit. Well, you're going all fruit. Really? Okay. I mean, these are your fruit options. Those are your fruit options. And I'll have a look and see if there's any more fruit. MDB. Don't pick too soon. There's a third sheet. That's veg. There's a bit more. There's veg there. There's some fruit, but there's also veg. So you said banana. No worries, Mr. Frog. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. There are 4 fruit ones. Mr. Frog, thank you for being here. Thank you for asking questions about Hades. And you take it easy. And glad that you found us. And, you know, hopefully we'll see you again. Okay, you want a banana. Hold on there. Do you want the banana that kind of looks like a shark? You want that banana? Or did you want another banana? Yes, alright. Thanks. Oh, Rain. I don't think that one works on this screen. I'm going to have to replay that for you. Okay, that's 3. What else did you said? Pineapple. Okay, I'm guessing you want an anthropomorphized pineapple. You want this one? You want that one? Yes. Oh, yes. Banana. Banana. There we go. That mega zoom is like, oh, you're seeing all of my face. What else do you want? That's 4. And carrots. Okay, there were 2 carrots. Hold on. Do you want the carrot with? Do you want one of these carrots, or do you want the glasses carrot? Do you want the studious, serious carrot? Look at him. Yes. Actually, you should use a this kind of joker because it will help you with your deck. You should select this. It is the best one. Now, why are you playing that card? Don't play that card. Me as a carrot. There we go. Your parents' Labradors are mad for carrots. They sound, look, those Labradors sound amazing. Okay, now we're getting to birds, fruit. They are the best. They sound the best, look. Okay, are we ready? I don't want that one. Oh, the smell of the bag. What? Okay. Are you ready? No, I'm not. I'm clearly not ready. I'm clearly stalling for time. I'm clearly stalling. But that means, like, you gotta get enough stream that... Doji, have you been here for these? Have you been here for these? They just smell wow. Yes, because that's what I'm known for being. I'm such a wuss. They're so bad. Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Ah. You could. Ah. I'm gonna move it to the side of my mouth so I can briefly talk, but I can only hold it there for so long. They are so acidic. And what happens is, when you first put it on your tongue, it does something anyway. Then you are forced to move it around because your tongue is like, I need to move this thing in my mouth. And then the moment you move it, it's immediately 100% worse. And you kind of, oh my god. You can't leave it sitting for long. You have to move it around. And then when you do, it gets worse. Like every time you move it, it just gets worse. Oh man. Laura, it was the super spicy jelly bean. I don't understand why y'all do this for strangers on the internet. I reserve this kind of thing for charity. I wouldn't do this as a normal type of thing. Ah. It's still so big. It's like lime. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, that's what she said. Uh-huh. The worst thing about it is, it's like, it's created this like acidic flavor, and it's currently sat like here. Oh. There's a stream that had a fairly cheap every stream eat an onion redeem. Yeah, I'd like, look, for charity, I'm willing to do these things. But a Wednesday or a Thursday, no. Right, there we go. Thank you for your donations. Birds, thank you. MDB, thank you. Scan, thank you. Let's go back over there. For the record, I have to move it around, but it's a lot. It's like, do you aerate it or do you just leave it to sit on your tongue and dissolve your cheek? La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Always a treat.
La, 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 la. Onions are great for food options. Just a whole raw onion. I don't know. Dude, no worries. Abito, I hope the hilarious emergency is worth sharing to us later. Okay, hold on. We'll take Hera.
awakening.
Random guy thinks I'm cheating on his wife? What? Were you at a Coldplay concert? You what now? Right? And I never meant to cause you trouble. That's one of their songs, right? Ah,
Shades are free.
The thing is, that's the kind of thing where I'm like, is it somebody else in your office? Is that why he thinks it's you? I have so many questions.
Moonlight, guide us.
Why is it fizzing?
So headed up this way and not gone too far yet. Think you could make good time
Why
on
is
your
it
way here,
fizzing?
although the choice is yours.
Oh, birds. What have you done to me? Why is it fizzing? Why is it fizzing now? Oh my god, why? I wasn't doing this before.
Some seeds.
It's like sitting there fizzing. No. Yo, look, if people donate to charity, the least I can do is put up with this. The husband, yeah, I'm clarifying everything with my manager about this client. Have a great rest of the stream. Dude, no worries. My husband eventually called me and threatened me. And just hung up. Yeah, please do. He's no good.
What's left of Aphira?
True. I feel like I want magic. I feel like I want Zeus as well. Let's see where we're at. Magic.
Lovers.
I'm an actual child. What does that say about your wife? Yeah, right? Nobody's concerned about that?
That worthless Cyclops Polyphemus turning his broad back against the gods. His kind once aided us against the Titans, yet he's of a newer generation, lacking loyalty apparently. His actions cannot be excused.
Why is it fizzing? Why does it keep on fizzing? Why is it doing this? I'll do that.
Now to head back.
It just keeps on fizzing on my tongue. You're continuing rebellions against the entire Pantheon. I think it's just that thing of like, sometimes people just make massive assumptions.
They're trapped in here.
They are. Also, Jill, or Miss Hawkeye, is there any benefit of killing these guys? You make an ass out of you and me? Mm-hmm. None if I know? Alright. Because I wasn't sure. It feels like there should be some benefit or whatever. Excuse me. I think there is. Meant to see. This thing. Sometimes my weapon kills them with no input from me. Interesting. Feels so powerful. Yeah, killing the enemies that are just wandering around. Like I wasn't sure if they. Oh, why is it still? Why is it fizzing?
Whatever the Titan thinks he has
Yeah, but
in
I've killed them a
store,
couple of
however,
times.
I suspect that it can burn.
What is it doing? Like the dude on the boat.
There.
He's steering and we just kill him. He's like, I'm just doing my job. Okay, we do have an ad incoming. I'm gonna leave you with the music while we take an ad. Incoming! Okay, we're back. Also, we got one more. Thank you for welcome back. What do I want to do? Go on Poseidon or Hera? I'm gonna say Hera. Guys, I will say, this thing kept on fizzing on my tongue. I don't know why. It's interesting that this is a completely, like for me, this has been a completely different flavor. Don't like either one of them. I quite like Hera for some things. I do wish I had a better Zeus, to be honest. It feels like we've been disadvantaged a smidge.
So be it. Vested in me.
We've not really had any spare rooms as well. You know, it feels like we've not seen the best that we could have from Ephira. Well, they do attack. If you don't leave them alone. Yeah, the spare rooms are like such a... Why do I have to use the... Seriously?
Okay.
Are you serious? It made me use the fountain for nothing. Game. Why? Ah, this is so annoying. Having almost enough to buy this. Is there not another pot? You couldn't give me another pot here? Give me like 10 extra coin? No? Nothing here? Alright.
Might protect you.
The thing is, health is fine. You know, obviously more health is ideal. But it'd be great to have our boon improved. We've got no Selene at this point. I'll take your health because I think we could be in trouble otherwise. Let's have a chat.
Moonlight guide us.
Health is good. You do want quite high health. You want it as high as you can early on. But if there are other things to take, like I would have taken a boon over health because 140 that we were at, or whatever it was pretty good. But health is something you want like very early on.
Are you the one responsible for that spectral
Then you can
barrier
focus on everything else.
It is the
Because the thing is, you can have a great build. You can have like a great attack, great special, great cast, great sprint, great dash, and Selene. But if you've only got like 60 health, like or 90 health, at certain points it's just a trouble. It's just a pain to try and stay alive in all of that, you know?
It anyways. Almost like somebody out there don't want you here.
Almost like it, yeah.
And heave.
Ah, so annoying. No. Ugh. Again? I have 99 health, no death defiances as I switch out my Arcana cards to fulfill one of the prophecies. Yeah. Don't eat the... bastard. Ugh. Really rather not lose a Death Defiance to him, if I can.
If I'm not sleeping, no one is.
Oh, come on. So close. Yeah. That was good. I love him having a little sleep.
Eat that.
GG's, thank you. Yeah, I've not done that Arcana one.
Where Polyphemus lives. Ugh.
I'm not rushing to do those just yet. Okay.
Maybe I should switch.
This is expired. Let's do Apollo.
This then.
I feel good. We have not used the Death Defiance yet. We've still got 2.
Across a foul-smelling hovel,
Usually hit him a ton of times after he's asleep just for fun. Yeah, it is. I mean, I enjoy that.
Portion and strewn with remains both fresh and long decayed, comes a waft of seaborne air.
I smell mostly the decay.
Okay, we don't have enough for any of these anyway. I do like that. That's quite handy as well, where you can effectively order this for yourself for later.
Next.
Like, take away health. I ordered out. Where's my Uber Eats? But, you know, for health or coin or whatever. Alright, let's go. Wish me luck. We're on the ships. When the ship goes down, you better be ready. Do you remember, does anyone else remember that? The radio edit of When the Ship Goes Down by Cypress Hill was turned into When the Ship Goes Down. That was the radio edit.
This is the Titan's fault.
It was very silly. They had that quite a few times. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos. It was one of those stupid things where quite a few radio edits, like, they just changed the words. Like D12, and it was called Purple Hills. But if you know the actual song, that is not what it's called. And then depending on like what you're watching the video on, the video was either like they just had silences when they were swearing rather than replaced words. Yeah. Still think the radio edit of WAP is the funniest one I've ever heard. I've never heard the radio edit. I've only ever heard the full version. Zeus would Apollo would welcome an offering. Where are we at with Apollo? We do. Let's gift, my friend.
Brilliant Apollo. Your many talents must be the envy of
Brilliant
all the land,
Apollo.
and I am honored that you're sharing them with me. Here, this is for you.
Come now, you truly shouldn't have. Such flattery is entirely unnecessary, I assure you.
Is
Although
it?
it's perfectly welcome.
We're not quite a keepsake from him
How fares your voyage here, Sunshine?
yet.
If only we could whisk you over with more godlike means, but the skies are as treacherous as the waters, as I suspect you've noticed.
Okay. Your attack has a chance to hit twice. Oh no, we have his keepsake. What am I talking about? Of course we do. I do like my attack hitting twice.
Greater might. Take me away.
Wet and gushy. What? Oh, Heracles.
I'm just about to start killing everything that moves.
No.
Other than you and your pet. The more the better.
I have not. How has this escaped me? Do you know what though? I think it's that thing of like, I don't listen to radio anymore. Also, for many reasons, which I won't go into now. I'll probably move away from listening to music on Spotify.
Keep clear.
No, I know White and Nerdy. But that was the name of the song, right? You only use it for music.
Life.
Yeah, it's just a lot of their practices are getting worse. Everything's getting worse. You know, why can we not just have nice things? All right, Cersei, what's going on? You good?
Evening, little pigs.
You have an animal familiar there, Poppet. How marvelous to see a beast and you thus bound.
He calls us Poppet.
Each in kind, a
It's
source
very
of
cute.
safety and support. A cyclic pattern, as so many tend to be.
It was where during the dispute they had with Artist Pay a few years ago. Joel, do you want to know something? The thing is, I've talked about this before, and I think people think I think people can appreciate where I'm coming from with this. If you see that, if you're an artist and you release music on Spotify, and then they send you how many listens you get, it is disgusting what they then pay you for those listens. So, you know, it's that kind of thing when you're like, look, it feels stupid to not be on a platform because that's where a lot of people are listening to music. But then it's just like, the justification of that is ridiculous. And I do appreciate the Bandcamp purchase. I was like, yay, I sold music on Bandcamp. But yeah, it's ridiculous. It would honestly make you be like, what?
Madam Cersei, this is Freenos, my dear friend in whom I always can confide. In all your knowledge of familiars, is there something you most
It's just, it's the way of the world, you know? It's like, what do you put it on? But lots of people have been talking about different methodology. So like selling it first before you put it on streaming?
Veritably, yes. Although you mustn't try to skip through the experience of discovery along the journey you were on.
Which is one option. So you effectively say to people, look, it's going to be available for you to buy here first digitally for like a month, let's say, or 2 months. And then you release it on those things anyway. Artists and consumers currently have no power. Yeah, and the thing is, there is a class action thing that somebody was like suggesting to sign on to. Throw in size that you have 15% damage and 15% weapon. Spiritual benefit of your animal familiar provides is stronger than snow. You get more health. Yeah, I mean, that's why my stuff is on there. There are some things that are currently on Bandcamp that aren't on Spotify or anything else. Still 50% now. Any effects are 25% stronger. I'm going to do this one.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
I feel a little off.
Love that we're bigger. Anything else? We also feel a little bit slower.
Thank you for having me.
Oh. You're pretty much there.
Ship. Olympus, accept this message.
Past inflict days. If you're standing in the castle, you'll restore that. I'll do perfect image. Why not?
Brilliant as always, cousin.
Do that. Let's do that. Totally worth it.
Salutations.
Are we big? It's fun running into a few people on big? Yeah. Like, I love that her voice has gotten deeper. Salutations. Not by much. Not ridiculously so. Oh damn. You know what I really hate about that? I was stood in it, and I could have not been stood there. I easily could have not done that to myself. Icarus is entertaining. I've not seen him with me being big. But I have seen him and he has helped me out a few times. I hate this one. These ones are so annoying. Get out. There we go. Motive B, motive B, motive B, motive B. Where is Selene? Motive B. I'll take that. Jeez. I don't know why I'd need coin at this point.
You'll regret this.
Of course. I knew it was coming. I knew it was happening. I could feel it. Like, this for me is what we were talking about earlier. You know, limited space to fight in this. Trying to avoid the fire.
That was careless. Need to get off this ship.
Thanks, Freenos. Any others before we go? No.
What's good here?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, the fire just, like, absolutely ruins it. I can feel it. Remnant King, how you doing? Good to see you.
Here, my lord.
I didn't even know we were going to have another ship.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
Dude, how are you? I hope you're well. Jill his drum. It works.
To dry land.
Heyo. Dude, how are you?
Like magic. You took forever.
This Ares fight either goes really well or really badly.
Dead as the crews of all
We'll
those
find
ships
out.
headed this way.
Apologies for any inconvenience, Aris. Fortunately, there's a quite refreshing fountain not too far from here, which should do wonders for my injuries.
Oh, then you're so close. Maybe you can make a break for it. The pathway out of here.
Like, she's so rude. Oh.
Plenty more.
It's 108 Fahrenheit for you, too hot for a normal walk. Also, you walking 3 miles, dude.
Looks like the tide's come in.
That's a lot.
I'll be right with you.
No, do you know what? I knew I was going to get hit by that. Where's she gone? Oh. Ah, gee, I got caught on that.
Sorry, babe, but
Ah, I got caught on that pillar. That feels very silly.
Eris on her blasted rail.
Yep. Eris on her blasted rail is about right.
You don't want to know what happened there, Freenos.
Right, peeps? I think.
Let me see.
Let's pick these up.
What are you looking at? Ooh, babe, you know what?
108 isn't a temperature we're meant to live at, right?
The rail was so hot to the touch I could hardly stand it.
We are, unfortunately, going to have to call it there.
Pleased to be of entertainment for your benefit. Is that all this is to you, then?
I'm going to...
You jeopardize our continued
Don't go acting like there wasn't part of
do
you
this.
I want you out of these crossroads. And out of my blasted path.
Yeah.
Too bad we can't have it all.
No worries. You took an Uber to run an errand and visit friend. Friend wasn't there. Walked back. Trees. Walked under the first mile. Past 2 cars knife enough to blow a breeze by. You have 2 neck fans. Dude, I mean, you got... Oh. We had crunchy audio for a second. There we go. I think we've made some good progress on Hades, and also, look at us, £243 that we've raised for Make-A-Wish. That is impressive, amazing, you're all wonderful people. Why did that sign me out? That's so strange. Right, let's see who's on. It's only for an hour. You have to work outside 8 hours, 5 days a week. Dude, why? Why? Oh no, I'm gonna hit myself. It's very disturbing when I hit myself. Right, we're gonna have a look and see who in the Make-A-Wish Discord is live. I wonder if there is anybody. I don't know. Is anybody live in the... Let's have a look. Because ideally I'd like to pass on the love to somebody else who is raising money for Make-A-Wish. Thanks for the good positive vibes tonight. Have a great start to the weekend, and until next time, remember to moo out loud, because smiling it is good for the soul. Indeed. Indeed. Is anybody live? Moo! Moo with me. Moo with me. Oh, okay. I know we raided him or them the other day. But I think... Yeah. Linksy Liam is live again. He's playing some Minecraft. So he's also raising money for Make-A-Wish. So let's go send some good vibes. I will be back on Sunday, and I think we'll probably do... I did mention we'll do a community night on Sunday, so I think it'll be community-based games. So you all can be involved. Like I say, it'll be stuff that you can do in chat and stuff that you can be involved with. And it will just be a hangout, and we'll be silly, and we'll just have fun. That'll be the final Make-A-Wish Wish200Week stream. So we'll see what we can raise by that point. Yes, but thank you all. Next time on Mechie Ball Z. Indeed, that's how you know. Is that it? Hold up. Hold up. Jill's out. He said balls. I did. I'm going to leave you on an ending screen. I'd also want to say a quick thanks. Before I forget. Jill just casually... Wow. We're just handing out these 9,000s like it's nothing. Miss Hawkeye, Stu, Callie, thank you for 42 months. Metled, thank you for the raid. Thank you for a bunch of follows. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all next time. Let's say hello to Linksy Liam playing some Minecraft.